in the field of academia, research, training, recruitment, and job assistant professional world. It starts from plus two level seasoned professional. We in Strawberry Technology emphasize academia research development as no civilization can survive without education and can't progress without research. So we work with each applicant to prepare them for employment ready as student selection and pre-employment training. Just for a quick look, I'm just sharing my screen and I'll show you all the unique services which Strawberry family holds. Give me a second. Is my screen visible to you all? As requested to all of you, drop your details in the WhatsApp group, like your name, email ID, and your phone number to issue your certificates. And certificates will be issued in your portal only. Okay. So as this is the website of strawberry.com, okay, we have unique services like we have learning and teaching platform, which is Prayug.com. And for internship and training program, we have student.com. For resume your professional resume builder, we have resumemachine.com. And for job portal, we have Navrochan. And for education, like searching your colleges, universities nearby your location, we have vidakun.com. Okay. So these are all the unique services which Strawberry family holds. So our today's trainer is Miss Abha Pandit, and she will be our today's trainer. Is my voice audible?
Yeah, Sita.
Okay, actually my laptop is not working. Okay, is my screen stopped?
No, actually, we are able to see your screen right now. Yeah.
It's screen sharing stopped. Okay. Not in the Zoom chat box. It's on the Google, WhatsApp chat box. You can drop your details over there, not in the Zoom chat box. Okay.
Yeah, to the Sheikh Gauzia.
Yes. So as we have our today's trainer, she is Abha Pandit, and she has like 13 years of experience as a trained in a data analytics trainer, and she also works in like web technologies, open source, and .NET. These are the companies which she works for. So, ma'am, from here you can continue with our today's masterclass.
Sure.
Okay, ma'am. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Sita. Thank you for the introduction, and I hope everybody is able to hear my voice clearly.
Yes, yes, your voice is very clear and it's properly audible.
Yeah, thank you. So, see, let me start with a very basic question with all of you. Like, what is the difference between data science and data analyst? Because these are the two very, what I say, many people are having so many doubts about these two different fields actually. So let's have a discussion, and we will get into the more detail, like what are the essential things we should know from the data analyst side, because data analyst is one of the what I say the pioneer profession nowadays, because every organization, whoever you are working with, okay, it's not IT only I'm talking about, whichever be the organization, from your background, if you are from BCom or a commerce background, commerce graduate, or maybe you are from BBA side or a BTech side. So I'm just considering all your background here, whichever be the profession you are going into it, in whichever be the company I mean to say, The data is all around, okay? So it's no vertical or no domain is untouched with the data science, data side, okay? So let me first understand your understanding about data analytics and data science. And I want everybody should interact. See, this is a masterclass where you can have ample of question. And I'm really glad to answer those questions, okay? So please, so just this is my question I started with. So just can you just unmute yourself, or even you can just explain what is your understanding about data science and data analytics. Yes, I hope I'm clearly audible and my question is clear to everyone. I'm waiting for your answers and explanations or any confusion. If you have a confusion, you can ask. Yeah. So somebody had chat. What happened, why it happened, and often explore what exactly. I'll just look into the chat. Okay, little bit towards it, but it's not exactly. Okay, Kavya. So, if suppose I picked up a topic from a data analyst, because analytics is only the topic which we are going to discuss, but I just want see both the things data is involved. Okay, so in the data science is a field where how the data is being oriented. Okay, how it is being stored. Okay, and who is going to be use it. That is what is a data science in general, if we just have an understanding about data science field. So where it involves data engineering, big data, or kind of data, like whether you are handling a structured or a non-structured or unstructured data, so how it is being stored. I hope everybody is able to understand English very pretty well. If anybody is facing any problem with the English, I can even explain Hindi as well. Okay, so data science is basically the field where how the data is being stored. Okay. Whereas data analytics is like I want certain conclusion, I want certain visualization of my existing data. Okay. So that data is already there with me. I had to just pick that data, understand that data, apply certain tools and approaches, and get certain outcome out of it. So this is my data analytics. Okay. So today in the today's class, we will be talking about a data analytics as well. And the most important thing we are going to cover here is essential tools for the data analytics. Okay, because like see if you just observe, like we are now surrounded gradually, every application is now surrounded with the generative AI. Okay, chatbots, then we are having chat gpt, so many AI applications nowadays we are using. Okay, so obviously the data which is being generated is completely in the different perspectives. Okay. So it is very important for a data analyst that need to understand data for the better inferences out of it. Okay. So like there are many, they had answered the question existing data to make informed decisions with the data science encompasses broader process of extraction insight. Oh yeah, perfectly fine. Yeah. Data science is a broad field that includes data analytics, with while data analytics is a more focused subject set of data science. Okay. Data analytics is where we collect and pre-process the data and also actionable insight from the data apart from this and that. Okay. Fine. So there are many, they had actually given the answer in the chat box. I'm completely basically agree with the thought you had presented. Okay. Now let's talk about a data analytics. Okay. So what do you understand by purely data analytics? Let's talk about that. And I'm going to share my screen. Okay. So that I am basically able to explain you few things from the existing part. Just give me 1 second. Yeah. So, yes, I'm just waiting for your explanation. Somebody had presented anything in the chat box? Hmm. Okay. Data analytics is where they're collecting. Okay. See, there are many of you are actually listening and attending this session. So I just want everybody should interact. Okay, it's not only the few people just interacting and few people are just ideal. I really don't want that. Okay, you should clear all your doubts during this masterclass. Okay, so I'm just sharing my screen quickly. Okay, I hope my screen is visible to everyone. And now I'm just creating a one simple basically page. Okay, a simple basically word document I'm just creating for your understanding. Okay, so I can just have a, this is a notes for a master class. Okay, so just these are the tech basically you can just take away from this particular class. Okay, so let's talk about something is called as a data analytics. Okay, so what exactly the data analytics is? What are the steps involved? Can you just explain me what are the steps involved? Can anybody?
Understanding the problem,
Okay, that is all okay. But the steps, I want the steps actually. Exact steps involved. Those who are giving me answer for the data analytics, they might be able to give the answer for this question also. Major steps involved into the data analytics. Yeah. Anyone? Or
and data
data,
cleaning,
data cleaning. Okay. What else?
EDA, exploratory data analysis,
Hmm.
and data analyzing.
Hmm.
After that, storytelling, communicating the insights to the stakeholders.
Okay. Okay. And what else?
Then make the PPT or like visually represent the data.
Okay. Or any other thing? Yes, please interact. Yeah, see, I can tell you within a 2 minutes of time, I can explain everything. That's not a problem for me. Okay. I just want everybody should interact and give me the answer. Okay. So the very first step into the data analytics is objective. Okay. Why I am doing analysis. Okay, so defining a specific objective is one of the major step here. Okay, so step number one, objective or a defining a objective. Okay, now in the data analytics process, the very first is defining the objective or a specific objective. All right. Okay, so let's say if suppose like I want to check like why my customers, let's say example. Okay, so if we just take an example, okay, let's say talk about a very basic scenario. Okay, so if I just consider a scenario as a DMart. Okay, so DMart, everybody is aware about a DMart. DMart is very popular, common super shoppy in the India, all over the India. Okay, so ideally everybody is aware about it. I'm considering that. So in the DMart, they analyzing. Okay, they are finding a problem. Okay, what problem they are facing, that they are particularly their customers are reducing. Okay. Now this is what their problem is. Okay, they have ample of data, their sales data is there, 10 साल से वो मार्केट में है, तो उनके पास उनका सेल का डेटा है, उनके पास उनका कस्टमर का डेटा है, everything is there with them. Okay, and what is the problem they are facing? That their customers are not that much what they are having previously. Okay, so this is what their problem is. Okay, so the objective can be a problem, it can be start with a problem, or it can be certain objective for a futuristic basically plans. Okay, so the objective can be anything. So here if we just consider an example of DMart, so they just want to analyze कि कहाँ मेरे customers satisfy नहीं है, why my customers are not coming back to me. Okay, so this is their problem, so they set it the objective. Okay, everybody is clear with this? Then step number 2, what will be the step number 2 here?
And data
Yeah.
collection.
Yes, so they will start collecting the data. See, so as I said that DMart is all around the India, okay, in the major cities as well as in the B class cities as well. So they will start collecting the data, okay, they will start collecting the data from all the states of India, okay. So the collection of data. Okay, once they decide, they get the collection, okay, or they did the collection. So what they will do the next step?
Clean the data. Yeah, cleaning.
Understanding
Exactly,
the data.
because the data which we are getting, okay, so it's not necessary that it will be a proper data. Okay, so it can be sometime what happened, like a customer just enter their name, customer just keep their phone number or email address blank, or so many things are happen into that entry of the data. Okay, so that collection of data is into the format of basically in the comma separated file, or it can be into the normal Excel sheet. So we need to segregate that proper data format. Okay, the first name, middle name, last name, or address, mobile number, whatever may the data we will be getting from the all over India location. Okay, so the cleaning is important here. Are you understanding cleaning of the data? Okay, then step number 4, what will be the step number 4 we will be having?
Analyze the data.
We start
EDA.
analyzing it. After cleaning, what we should do here. Okay, so here, like after cleaning the data, so we will get a pure data set. Okay, after cleaning the data we will get a pure data set. मतलब एक बार cleaning हो जाने के बाद जो मेरे पास data रहेगा वो एक proper data रहेगा. अगर मैं मान लो कि मेरे पास एक 10,000 customers का data है, so that 10,000 customer data will be a proper data set which I am working on. Okay, and then I start the data analysis on it. Okay, so what kind of data analysis I will be doing? Yeah, so that is the next step, obviously, data analysis. Yeah, tell me what we are going to do here.
Ma'am, we are using the different tools like Excel, SQL, and Python to
Exactly.
work on it.
Exactly. So data analysis will be decide with the certain types of data analysis. Okay. So यहाँ पे हमारे पास अलग-अलग type के data analysis होते हैं. What are the data analysis we are having? So we are having descriptive data analysis. Okay. I'm not getting into detail. Okay. But I'm just giving you the brief about it. कि descriptive में क्या होगा? Okay. We are having descriptive data analysis. Then what else we are having? We will be having diagnostic analysis. Sorry, analysis. I hope you are understanding what actually I'm doing here. Okay, so these are the different types of data analysis. Okay, so यहाँ पे हम सारे ही apply करेंगे ऐसा नहीं है. Okay, I'm just giving you the understanding of different types of data analysis. So जो मेरा objective रहेगा, मतलब the problem which I am facing, okay. So I will be deciding based on that problem or based on that objective, I will be deciding which analysis I have to go with. Is it clear to everyone? Anybody having any doubt here? You want to clear anything, you can ask these. If you ask me, then and then only I will come to know what is your understanding. Okay. Then we will be having predictive analysis. And what else we are having? Prescriptive analysis, okay? Not analysis, okay? So these are the major 4 different types of analysis we normally do on a data set, okay? अब हमने scenario लिया है कि हमारे customer का data set है, okay? So what is here we are having? We are having our customer data set, okay? So in this customer data set, I just want to know why my customers are not coming back to me. Okay. So I will be going with which approach? Can anybody tell me which approach I will be going with?
Then firstly, we should take that why it's not like what happened in the past that the customers are not coming to us. And after we try to understand the problem, then that
Okay.
why it is happening. After we will like we'll check that what it is going to happen in the future if we do this process, and then
Exactly.
what is the result
Right. So
after doing that.
we will be just having with the descriptive one and the diagnostic one, because descriptive explore the past events, okay, कि क्या कैसे हुआ, okay, and diagnostic will give me answer why. Is it clear? Anybody having any doubt about this, what I am actually explaining? Okay. So basically descriptive will tell me about my past event. Okay. It will explore all the past events happened. Okay. So कितने कस्टमर्स थे, मतलब 10,000 कस्टमर्स थे जो मेरे पास प्योरली डेटा सेट है। उन 10,000 में से सारे ऑल ओवर इंडिया की बात कर रही हूँ मैं, ओके। सो हाउ दे आर फ्रीक्वेंट, ओके। हर महीने के महीने आते थे वो, 6 महीने में आते थे। व्हाट इज देयर बाइंग बेसिकली प्रोसीजर्स और अप्रोचेस, वो हर महीने का ग्रोसरी खरीदते थे या 6 महीने में आके वो एक बल्क परचेस करते थे, और दे जस्ट गुड कस्टमर्स, दे जस्ट कम on every after 15 days to just visit a store and buy something. So all kind of things they will be we will be analyzing using descriptive analytics, okay? And then moving forward we are going with the diagnostic one, क्योंकि यहाँ पे मुझे पता चलेगा कि why I am not getting this 10,000 customer, मतलब 10,000 में से मेरे 6,000 ही मुझे वापस आ रहे हैं खरीदने के लिए चीजें, विजिट कर रहे हैं मेरे शॉप्स को और मेरे outlets को, whereas 4,000 I am missing. Okay, so this kind of pattern I will be getting into the descriptive one, and then I will find out why they are not coming back. जब मुझे why का आंसर चाहिए रहेगा, so I will be approaching with certain collection of data. Okay, certain collection of more data or inputs from my customer. अब मेरे पास क्या क्या अप्रोच हो सकता है? I will send them a simple link for a questionnaire जहां पे मैं एक 4 पैरामीटर्स बना सकती हूँ। I'm just taking example, okay? I'm just taking example, okay? So I will be taking 4 पैरामीटर्स कि भाई आपको शॉप में अवेलेबिलिटी नहीं था क्या प्रोडक्ट का, कॉस्ट वाइज आपको वैल्यू फॉर मनी नहीं लगा क्या, आपको कस्टमर जो मतलब एग्जीक्यूटिव है उसने हेल्प नहीं किया क्या, प्रॉपर इन्फॉर्मेशन इज नॉट गिवन, और आपको बिलिंग काउंटर पे सबसे ज्यादा टाइम लग रहा है. सो दीज आर द 4 पैरामीटर्स आई हैड कंसिडर. Okay, and in this 4 parameters, I send it all around the India for 10,000 basically customers through maybe WhatsApp or through email, and then roughly I will get again a data from them in the form of response, and then I will find it कि मेरा कहाँ प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है, वेयर आई एम लैकिंग. सो अगर जैसे 10,000 को मैंने लिंक भेजा और 10,000 ने मेरे को रिस्पॉन्स किया, तो उस केस में आई फाइंड दैट कि सबसे ज्यादा लोगों ने रिस्पॉन्स किया है कि 1 to 5 के स्केल पे वो सबसे ज्यादा डिससेटिस्फाइड रहे, कि उनको सबसे ज्यादा टाइम बिलिंग काउंटर पे उनको टाइम स्पेंड करना पड़ा. सो देयर वी गेट द वाई का आंसर, ओके. एंड देन दे एनालाइज की can we increase the billing counter, can we make certain arrangement for billing section. See, nowadays if you visit a mall even, so there are many basically malls, they had segregated कि जो accessories का billing रहेगा वो totally different कर दिया है. So people who is buying just a goggle or a small perfume, so they don't need to wait for 15 to 20 minutes to just into the queue to pay hardly 200 rupees. They just immediately pay it and they can leave the basically showroom. Okay, so that is the ease we are providing to the customer. Okay, so as same way, they also decide how ease I can provide based on the data which is being analyzed. Okay, so this is a general story I had explained you. Now, when we do the analysis, there are so many tools involved. Okay, now here we are talking about the tools, the major things we are now talking about. When we are collecting the data, the collection of the data is being done into the CSV file, or basically comma separated file, CSV file. Okay, then we need to export it into the Excel. Okay, and then from Excel, we will be applying various analytics tools from the Excel to analyze it. Or suppose I want more constructive data. Okay, so this is just a customer data, but suppose it is an application related data. This example I had taken for a customer. So it is just a marketing analytics we are talking about. But suppose I want to check more detail into the data side of my employee applications or ERP applications, or maybe online, basically some digital clicks kind of basically data I want to analyze, or a real-time data I want to collect it. So I do have another set of tool that we call as a SQL, which is a very important tool and powerful tool, and which can be kept not only into the on-premise environment, it can be also available through the cloud also. Okay, so through the cloud also, the SQL we can easily use for the data analytics. Then what else we are having? Can you just tell me what else we can have it?
Python.
Yeah, Python is another one. So where we use a Python? Python is a programming. It is not a tool. So Python is the programming. Why we use a programming here? Because we want certain data or certain variables to be extracted into the tool. Okay, so Python we are going to understand during data analysis, or being a data analyst, every analyst need to know the Python, because the Python is one of the programming language which is having ample of libraries, the very most important thing here. And using those library, we can even evaluate, we can even basically check the behavior of the data. Okay, and the statistical, okay, the statistical methods can be implemented using Python very easily. Okay, so that's why Python is being used here. Then the second thing is Python is easily export, or basically Python is easily used to mm, deal with the tools. Okay, so like suppose in the next we are having Power BI. Okay, so basically Power BI tool is being used by the Python itself. Okay, so we will be exporting the data from the Python, because in some another application the data is being generated. So let's say ERP, or say invoice, maybe into the stock management or a logistic management application, the data is being generated. So that data is being, how Power BI will come to know this? Okay, so this application और वो application के बीच में मुझे एक bridge लगेगा. Okay, I need a bridge so that the data will flow from that application to my Power BI. Okay, for the visualization, for the dashboard creation, or for the data analysis in general, if we talk about. So वो जो bridge मुझे मिलेगा, who is going to create for me? The Python programming is going to create for me. Is it clear to everyone? Anyone having any doubt about it? Okay, perfectly fine. So basically, through that bridge, I will be collecting all the data from anywhere. Okay, it's not only the marketing data I am talking about now anymore. I am just considering all the generic data one, and then I'm able to analyze it with the Power BI, because Power BI is very powerful tool nowadays people are using in the industry, because it is very user friendly first and most important thing. And it is providing not only the analysis, it also providing you with the various DAX functions. Okay, and it also useful for the creation of the dashboard. मतलब आप आपके जो top management है, okay, जिनको सिर्फ आपको as a graphical pictorial format में या graph format में, अगर if you want to show certain things, okay, so it is very easily possible using Power BI, because Power BI provides you the various dashboard creations. Okay, so Power BI is one essential tool which is needed for any data analyst, and the Tableau one. Okay, so the Tableau is another one. Are you understanding now what I am telling here? Anyone having any doubt?
Ma'am, Power BI and the Tableau are the option, na? Like, we should use Power BI or Tableau.
Yes, exactly. See, we are talking about generic tools, okay? So Surbhi, it's not compulsory that आपको दोनों tool आने चाहिए. ऐसा कहीं नहीं है. अगर if you are very good in the one of the tool, you will be a good data analyst for any kind of data, okay? So Power BI, some people, some companies are using Power BI, some companies are using Tableau, okay? दोनों का काम same है. दोनों का काम same है. दोनों separate tools है. Okay? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so these are the very important thing. Okay, and top of it, the statistical knowledge. Okay, so the stats is one of the very important statistical methods. I would say, or statistical basic stats. Okay, I'm not talking about कि आपको statistics में इतना बहुत कुछ research oriented आना चाहिए. It's not like that. Basic stats. क्योंकि see, after all जो data है in the form of numeric value होता है. Okay, we will try to apply all the approaches in the data cleaning जहां पे हम उस डेटा को कहीं ना कहीं as a number way में लाते हैं. Okay, and in that numeric way we will be having the very important field in the mathematics, and that is your stats. Okay, so basic statistics पता होना चाहिए. Basic statistics में मतलब mean mode median किसको बोलते हैं, correlation regression क्या होता है, because see correlation and regression is based on two parameters. मतलब अगर बहुत ज्यादा रेन हो रही है तो सबसे ज्यादा रेनकोट का सेल होगा. Simple logic. If suppose there is a month of July, so there is a probable sale of more stationery. क्योंकि July is a month where the reopening of the school colleges happen in the India. So such kind of two parameters comparison or two parameter value relation, we can have it into the correlation and regression side. So these are the basic thing we did. Okay, it's not कि basic statistics मतलब बहुत ही basic statistics हम we will be covering here, because using those tools we will be using all these statistical methods only. Okay, so this is all is needed for any successful data analyst. Okay, and in our course, if we just talk about our course also, so we are covering all these things. Top of it, we also providing you the machine learning, which is an added one. I started with the generative AI side. So as I said, like nowadays we are surrounded with all AI technologies, okay, and gradually it will be increasing. Okay, ये बढ़ने ही वाला है. It is going to be evolved only. Okay, so the data which is being collected, how the machine will react on it, how that data will actually useful for better decision making, okay, or for better what I say, for good return on investment. Okay, और एक business को और अच्छा profit मिलने के लिए how that data is being used, all that thing can be easily possible using machine learning concepts. Okay, so this is the curriculum which we are covering, which starts with the data analyst. Abhi आज I started with the data analyst only, but I had given you the only brief understanding. Okay, so the steps which are actually we were discussing, that is basically step 4, and the next step is we need to cover here. What is the next step we are having? Can anybody tell me what is the next step we are having? We are having exactly the data analysis process. Okay, where we will be creating our reports and dashboards. So this is nothing, is my visualization. So visualization I will be creating using all the tools which I am having here. Okay, from Power BI, Tableau, Excel. Okay, all these tools I can use it for my actual data analysis process, for generating a report, finding out the inferences and creating the dashboards. Okay, and once the dashboard is being created, it means that the conclusion, okay, or the solution of my objective or a solution of my problem, which is being decided on the step number 1, I can easily get it. This why means why में हमने अगर जैसे if we just consider our example only, so if I just find कि सबसे ज्यादा लोगों को डीमार्ट में बिलिंग काउंटर पे टाइम लग रहा था, इसलिए लोग आना बंद कर रहे हैं बिकॉज दे आर फ्रस्ट्रेटेड अबाउट इट. सो बिकॉज ऑफ दैट रीजन द कस्टमर इज नॉट कमिंग बैक. सो इस तरीके के इन्फ्लुएंसेस हमको with the help of this reports and dashboard we can easily get it. Is it clear to everyone now? So this is the actual process, and during this process the most important thing we are covering here is the tools, okay, which is the most important part for any data analyst. Okay, now the data analyst role is such a interesting role. I just want to add it here. The role, basically the roles means the job actually. Data analyst is not limited to the IT. Okay, so अगर किसी के दिमाग में ये होगा कि IT है, अगर मेरे को कंप्यूटर का नॉलेज है या मेरा कंप्यूटर का ग्रेजुएशन है तो ही मैं डेटा एनालिस्ट बन सकता हूँ, ऐसा नहीं है. Data analyst anybody can be, okay, because these tools, they are the tools मतलब क्या, आप कोई भी एक छोटा सा टूल, लाइक यू अंडरस्टैंड पर्टिकुलर एनवायरमेंट, ओके, जैसे आप टैली सीखते हो या आपने पावर पॉइंट प्रेजेंटेशंस बनाना सीखा, वो भी एक टूल है. पीपीटी इज व्हाट, इट इज अ टूल, राइट. अगर आप even if you are using word, okay, word, powerpoint, these are all tools you are using, okay, these are the office tools, okay, Microsoft Office tools. Similarly, these are also tools which we need to understand for data analytics. Okay, so it doesn't matter whether you are from the computer background, whether you are from the IT background, it doesn't matter. It is useful for all the area where the data is involved. It starts with the, if you just consider from the banking, insurance, manufacturing, automobile, medical, then we are having pharmaceutical, IT, software, and even in the education, marketing, digital marketing, so on and so forth. So wherever the data is involved, data analysis is needed. It's very simple. Okay, so it is a very bright field, and everywhere the jobs are available. So like if you are looking forward as a data analyst, okay, so you will definitely look forward for this set of tools which is important for you to understand. Okay, so in our course also we are covering all this thing in the very detail and very hands-on way. Okay, the way we are teaching is completely आपको सिखाया जाएगा कैसे यूज करना है practically. Okay, जिस तरीके से अभी मैं बात कर रही हूँ वैसे ही we will be delivering every session. Okay, I hope you had cleared all the doubts and you got some takeaway from this master class. Okay, I am stop sharing my screen and I am now waiting for your question and answers. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just waiting. Like you should ask me some questions if you are come across with anything related to the data analytics. Yeah, Alina Anna is given a data extraction, data cleaning, visualization, perfectly fine. Shobit is given some library, that is also completely right. So all these things we will be covering actually. Yes, I'm just waiting. You should ask the question. Okay. If you are not going to ask me the question, I will go to ask you the question then again. Okay. Tell me, anybody had heard about Google BigQuery? Anybody heard about Google BigQuery? So the Google BigQuery, my question is, anybody heard about Google BigQuery anytime? Okay. 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 Many few had given no, few just one out of just heard, but not any basically idea about that. So I'll tell you, the Google BigQuery is no, Shobit, it's not exactly the data warehouse. basically Google BigQuery is again a approach, or we can call it a tool only, which we are going to apply on a big data. Okay, so as I told you, like generative AI and basically AI is continuously generating so much data. Okay, and data is being generated not only in the format of structured data, it is in the format of some comments. See, like just take an example. Up Instagram सभी लोग use करते हैं, right? So we dislike, we comment, we give feedback. All these things are the unconstructive data or unstructured data. Okay, उसका कोई structure नहीं होता है. Because see, somebody posted like for example, आप अगर किसी के बर्थडे की विशेस कर रहे हो, okay, so everybody is having different way to wish the birthday wish. Somebody said happy birthday, some emojis. Somebody say wish you happy birth year or born day, or like that, enjoy your day or something like that. So everybody is having different patterns. Okay, so that is again a data. Okay, and that is being stored somewhere, and on that, we if I want to extract some conclusion or analyze it, so I will be using some different basically tools and approaches. So Google BigQuery is that kind of basically tools. Okay, this is a very recent tool is introduced into the data analytics uh, yeah, what I said in the world. Okay, data analytics world. So already we are having Power BI, we are having Tableau, even Excel. It's very old and established tools industries are using. But now Google BigQuery is also one of the tool industry is moving forward for handling big basically conclusions or conclusions from the unstructured data. Okay. Yeah. Anyone? Apart from that, anyone having any other question? Okay. Additional with the syllabus which I had shown you, additional with that, what we are additionally covering. So we will be covering your Jupyter notebook, because that is one of the part we going to use during the course when we are understanding Python. Okay. Then we also covering your installations of SQL. Installations of all the tools are being taught during the training. Okay. And I also basically provide some use cases and case studies which can be basically helpful for you to understand more real world scenario for the data analytics. So these are all the added advantages of the curriculum which I had shown you. Okay. I hope everybody had clear with all the doubts. Sita, I had given them a time, but I don't think so anybody is having any doubt to ask. So over to you, Sita. Sita, are you there?
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, Surbhi.
Ma'am, I have a doubt that in the Power BI, we
Hmm.
need to sign up when we are publishing our dashboards to the Novi Pro or the GitHub. So
Right.
can we do it by using the personal email ID? Because it is asking for the work email ID, but
Uh,
I didn't have that.
exactly. So see, understanding about the Power BI and using all the functionalities, we can do it with the help of the version which is a freely available, and we can normally using it for the practicing. Okay. But when you are publishing it, okay, when you are providing it to into the at the next level, मतलब professional level पे जब हम जाते हैं, तो we need to buy it into the license copy. That is a one of the important thing here.
Okay. Actually, now I want to just upload it in my resume. So that's why I just think that so I should make a Novi Pro account and then upload my dashboard into that. But it is
Yeah.
asking for the work email ID.
Exactly, work email ID, that's a compulsory one, because it is being through the licensed one only. Okay, अगर आपके पास licensed copy वाला tool है, तो आपको कोई दिक्कत नहीं होगी. अगर वो license नहीं, वो free वाला है, so in that case they will
Mm-hmm.
ask you for the work email ID. तो उस
Okay.
केस में आपके पास एक तो either you should have a work email ID to publish it, or else you have to have it the licensed one. Okay, क्योंकि जो फ्री वर्जन रहते हैं, दे आर फॉर द लर्निंग, दे आर फॉर द स्टूडेंट. ओके, टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट टेक्नोलॉजी, दे आर नॉट फॉर पब्लिशिंग इट. ओके, they are not for the professional use. Otherwise फिर सभी लोग वो फ्री वर्जन से ही काम कर लेंगे ना, बाकी फिर लाइसेंस क्या रहेगी.
And then Tableau is the paid service, no, for the beginners as well.
Exactly. Tableau is not paid actually. Tableau we can use it free version also. But if again going forward for the professional use, then we need to go for the licensed one.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I hope everybody had understood what the concept we had covered in this during masterclass. Okay. And I hope like everybody had clear all the doubts, as nobody had even asked me the doubt. So I am just considering कि सबको समझ में आ गया है. Okay. Fine. So over to you, Sita. Are you there? Okay, quickly, can you just drop your feedback into the chat box, like how you feel about this masterclass? It will take hardly 1 second, 2 seconds to drop your feedback about the masterclass, what you actually take away basically from this 45 minutes masterclass, and what thing you feel very best about it. Quickly, just drop your feedback.
Thank you so much, Hava ma'am. Actually, I wasn't like in the session, so
Okay,
it
okay.
messed up. So everyone, please drop your feedback as ma'am said about the master class. Thank you, Gayatri. Thank you for a wonderful feedback. What about other students? Thank you so much, everyone, for a wonderful feedback. So, we'll let you know if we will conduct any of the masterclass related to data science. We'll definitely drop the session link in the WhatsApp group. Thank you so much, Ava ma'am, once again. So, we'll be ending the session here only.
Thank you, Sita. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, have a great day.
Have
Bye.
a great day to you, ma'am.